This is Carolina AM.
Today we are at Recreation USA. I'm with John, the owner. Thank you for having us here.
You're welcome.
And
nice to have you here.
I feel like this might be one of the most comfortable situations I've been in out of the gate.
Probably. We make things easy here at Recreation USA.
Yeah, and so we are in a travel trailer, and then or a fifth wheel. You guys have RVs and travel trailers galore throughout this lot. And I was telling this before the shoot. I grew up in an RV service center. My dad owned that, so being in one of these almost feels like coming home.
Yeah, well, things have changed in the last 10, 15 years, and a lot of people, this is in high demand. This is what people do. People want fun. People want to experience the time with their families. They want to go ahead and make memories. And that's what this is about. This is about making memories. And, to be honest with you, BJ, this is how I got into this. My family came down here. We stayed at Lakewood Campgrounds. And there's a lot of memories that I had with my family growing up, and I wanted to give the opportunity to, show everybody else what there is out there besides just going to the beach or sitting at home playing video games. This is camping. This is fun.
And it's true, because I learned how to swim as a child. That's one of the biggest things you can do, on an RV trip with my grandparents in Florida at a KOA campground. My grandfather was like, you got to learn how to swim. And I remember being in that pool one night and he taught me how to swim. That's the memory that you hold on to as an adult. Maybe when you're teaching your own child, or maybe you're going to teach your grandchild, this is the place where that can start.
Yeah, well, I just got back, just rolled in, just got back in from vacation camping up in the Virginia mountains with my family this last weekend. Had a great time.
And it is so much fun. So I know people are curious because there's so many different things you can get into for ones that drive themselves, one that you're going to pull behind. So when someone comes here, let's talk about the selection that you guys have.
We have a huge selection here for all different types of customers. We have the weekend campers, we have the full-time campers. We also have destination models here. We find right now that a lot of people are selling their houses, downgrading, and buying destination campers and living in them full-time, and not even traveling, putting them behind their parents' house or on a piece of land, waiting to build a house. And, it gives a lot of opportunity. Everything that you have in your house, you have in this. You don't need anything else.
Yeah, but you know what your house can't do? It can't move.
Exactly.
It can't go to the beach or the mountains or the lake or, heck, the desert. My vacation last year was the Grand Canyon. If we could have RV'd ourselves out there or trailered out there and had those little stops along the way, we'd have even more memories than we have for it.
Well, that brings up a good point, actually, because we do have a lot of customers that also are working from their camper. And if they want to go ahead and pick up and go to Florida for a month, they pick up their camper, they move down there, they stay for a month, they go back up to the Northeast, out west, wherever they want. And everything is in their camper. They work from there, so they don't really need to be anywhere. They're remote.
Yeah, and I don't know why I literally never thought of that until you said it. I know so many people do work from home. I was on the phone with somebody the other day that works in Denver, and I mentioned about them coming out here and just taking a week and working remotely.
Yep.
You could do it anywhere, just along Route 66. Let's go do it.
Yeah, man.
And I do want to mention too, because the families can have such a great experience in these, but you're having a great experience. This is a family-owned business.
This is family-owned business. My mother works here. My cousin works here. A couple of my cousins, actually. And my wife comes in every once in a while and does paperwork. And my daughter, 4 years old, she comes in. My son helps wash campers and stuff like that when they're prepped and ready to go. So yeah, it's definitely a family affair.
Yeah, so that means you should feel good coming here, knowing that a family is going to take care of your family. So if someone's interested in where we are, where they can find you online, because there's two locations. We happen to be the one off of Dick Pond Road, but also Little River's there. How do they find your locations and online?
You can go to recreationusa.com. And see our inventory and find our locations. The two locations, one is 5031 Dick Pond Road, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and the other one is at 1801 Highway 9 West, Long, South Carolina. And unlike the chain stores and stuff, we take pride in no destination fees, no cleaning fees, no prep fees. All that stuff, you won't see that when you buy a camper from us. You won't make a deal on a camper and then get in the back room to finance it and then find out that you have another $3,000-4,000 worth of fees. We're family oriented. We want to be honest with you, because at the end of the day, you're our best advertisement.
Yeah, and you're going to make memories here. Jon, thanks for having us here. We hope to see you here, and then you know what? This next summer, or maybe this fall, those memories begin right here. More Carolina AM coming up.